Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be sharing with you my Holy Grail products. I was going to do a best in beauty video, but I felt like I didn't try as many new products as I would have liked in 2017. So instead I'm going to be doing my Holy Grail products video and letting you know my must-have skincare, makeup and hair care favourites. Starting with skincare, so I've got the Nivea Daily Essentials Double Effect Eye Makeup Remover, and it's a bi-phase eye makeup remover, so it's part oil, part water, and you have to shake before use. And what I really like about this eye makeup remover is the fact that it's really affordable, it's really gentle on the eyes and doesn't sting them, and it also removes waterproof makeup really well. I wear a lot of waterproof eyeliner and it takes it off really easily and doesn't leave any oily residue. When it's on offer, it's around under £2 I think, so it's like £1.50, £2, so I like to stock up on these. Moving on to cleanser, so here I've got the Simple Kind to Skin Hydrating Cleansing Oil. It's another drugstore favourite. It's relatively affordable, it's around £8 full price, but I normally pick these up when there's an offer going on, so it normally goes down to about £4, which I think is really great value for money, especially since you don't have to use a lot to be able to clean a full face. Another thing I really like about this cleansing oil is the fact that it doesn't fog up your eyes afterwards. I've used cleansing oils in the past where you're cleansing around the eye area and then you wash it off, and then I find that my vision's a little bit cloudier afterwards and takes a little bit of time to clear up, whereas this one I don't get that at all, and it's really gentle on the skin, doesn't have any artificial perfume or colour, so it's good for all skin types I think, so another one I really recommend. Next, moving on to toner, so here I have the No. 7 Soft and Soothe Gentle Toner, which refreshes, comforts and hydrates. What I really like about this toner, which again it's affordable, it's a drugstore brand, and if you can, normally it's around £8, but if you can get a No. 7 voucher which takes around £5 off I think, I got this for £3, so I think it's really good value for money. It is what it says it is. It's a gentle toner. I just really like it for after I've cleansed, just as a final sweep all over my skin, just to make sure I've got all the dirt and grime from the day, and it leaves my skin feeling really soft. It's not harsh on the skin at all, doesn't sting or anything, so yeah, just great for a final step cleanse before moisturiser. Next, moving on to exfoliator, here I have the Neal's Yard Honey and Orange Facial Scrub. It's really heavily scented with orange, which I really like, as it really wakes up the skin like while I'm exfoliating. Its ingredients also include honey, which is really great for moisturising, as well as antibacterial. It's also microbead free. It's actually made up of ground rice, so it's a lot more gentler to the skin. What I really like as well is that it's non-abrasive. I've used scrubs in the past where I found it to be too harsh for my skin and leaves it kind of feeling a bit raw afterwards, but I don't get that with this at all. Also, it leaves my skin feeling really smooth afterwards. Next, moving on to moisturiser. Well, it's not actually a traditional moisturiser, but it's the Neal's Yard Wild Rose Beauty Balm. I was using the Neal's Yard Frankincense moisturiser before this, but I just found that since switching to a balm moisturiser, my skin feels a lot more nourished and it feels more moisturised than when I was using the Neal's Yard moisturiser, or any moisturiser in fact. I just feel like this really works into the skin. My skin feels a lot smoother, a lot softer in the morning. I still have dry patches, but a lot less of them. Again, especially now it's during winter, like my skin does tend to have a few more dry patches than normal. So, but I do find that this one helps to minimise that a lot. And also what I really like about this is the fact that it's a multi-purpose product. So I was home recently for Christmas and I forgot to bring a cleanser with me, and this was perfect because I had this with me and it doubled up as a cleanser and a moisturiser, so I was really lucky to have it just with me all in one pot. There's a load of other uses as well for this, but I find that yeah, it's best for either cleansing or moisturising, or in my case just moisturising. With this as well, a little bit goes a long way, so I don't find that you have to use a lot to really cover the face. It also has rosehip seed oil, which is really rich in vitamins and antioxidants, so I highly recommend this one. Next, moving on to sort of more treatment products. Here I've got the Elemis SOS Emergency Cream. I was introduced to this probably when I was as a teenager. I had a rash on my face and my auntie actually recommended this to me. And what it does, it's like a balm texture, so you just apply it to the area, and it really brought down the redness and really helped to soothe the area. It has ingredients such as lavender and willow, which really help to calm and soothe the area. And you only need to use a little bit and just really work it into the skin. I use this at night time, and I'd find by the morning the redness would have really reduced. It's also great for dry patches as well. There was a period where I just had really dry patches around my chin area, and just a few days of using this, it helped to really moisturize that area again, and with a bit of exfoliation as well, the skin went back to normal. It's a little bit pricier being Elemis, but you don't have to use a lot, and also the tube lasts a really long time because I only use it for dry patches or like redness, so again, it will last you a really long time, so it's worth the money. Finally, another treatment product I've got here is the Origin Super Spot Remover. What I really love about this product is the fact that it actually works. I've been through several tubes of these, and honestly, it's the best spot remover I've ever used. So normally when I feel a spot coming on, or I do have a spot, I just apply a little bit every night to the problem area, to the blemishes. And by the next morning, I can feel and see that it's reduced quite a lot. I wouldn't recommend putting it on a spot which has already come to the surface, so if it's going to pop or anything, because A, I think it'd be really painful, and B, I don't think it's particularly good for healing skin to be subject to this kind of product, because it does sting a little bit, especially if you've got like an open spot. So might be something worth thinking about when you're applying, but it's great for when I've got like little pimples, little blemishes. It really helps to reduce that, and it looks like a really tiny tube, but you honestly don't need a lot. And I've had this I don't know, maybe 6 months or more, and I've only used that much, so it's really worth the money. It's like, it was around £14 I think when I purchased it. I'll put all the details down below in the description box, but yeah, it honestly lasts such a long time, like you wouldn't even have to repurchase that often. So yeah, I highly recommend this one. Next, moving on to makeup. So here I've got the IT Cosmetics Your Skin But Better CC Cream, and I have the shade Medium. And this has become my holy grail foundation, CC cream base, whatever you want to call it. I was using the Chanel Vitalumia Aqua before, but I just find that this one is just a lot more. I just really like the coverage that it gives. I do still love the Chanel Vitalumia Aqua, but I just find the IT Cosmetics CC cream, I just really like the feeling that it has on the skin. It's a medium buildable coverage, and it also has SPF 50, so great for when you're out and about, because it's really important to wear skincare even if outside is looking cloudy. It's always best to have a bit of SPF on, just to make sure your skin is protected against the sun, like UV rays, and also like pollution as well. What I really like as well is that the finish is really natural, really dewy. Even though it says it's a medium coverage, I just find that it makes my skin look a lot healthier. And also in the tube packaging is really travel friendly. I don't have to worry about like bottles smashing or anything, and it's got a cap for the pump as well, which is really handy. I really love the lemony scent of this as well. It's just really nice, especially in the morning when I'm just waking up. To be able to have a bit of an uplifting scent while I'm getting ready really helps to get my day going. If you do like your foundation sort of to be a bit more natural, a bit more dewy, then I highly recommend this one. However, if you do prefer something a bit more fuller coverage, a bit more matte, then I would still recommend this as well, but maybe if you did want that sort of matte finish, then definitely finish with a powder. I currently don't use a powder on top, I just go as is, but yeah, if that's your preference, then definitely go for it. But I do think this is like a great all-rounder, like base product for even like for your no makeup days. I think this would be a really good one. But yeah, this is my absolute favourite base product. Next, moving on to highlighters. Here I've got two, and they're both from the same brand, both Becca. I'll start by talking about the liquid highlighter first. So here I've got the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector Liquid in Opal. So what I really love about this highlighter is the fact that it's not glittery, not shimmery. It just gives your skin a really nice, luminous lit from within glow. It's really dewy. It gives your skin an instant boost, especially when it's looking kind of dull or sallow from like late nights or not eating properly. So I really like this one mixed in with the IT Cosmetics CC cream. Next, moving on to the Becca Shimmery Skin Perfector Pressed Powder. I have this in Champagne Pop. Again, similar to the liquid highlighter, it just gives your skin such a nice dewy glow. A little bit goes a long way. I've had this compact for I think about a year now, maybe more, and it has actually smashed, and I'm looking to put that back together, but I barely use any of it at all. Like, I've still got way more than like half the product left, I think, by the time I put it together. And it really enhances the skin rather than making it look too overdone. And especially when it catches the sun, it really helps to just highlight your features, so your cheekbones, like the bridge of your nose, like your cupid's bow. It's just really great for giving your skin a highlight without looking too overdone. Next, moving on to blush. Here I have the Burberry Tangerine blush, and it's number 6. What I really like about this blush is that it's really natural. The tangerine makes it seem like it's like a bright orange, but actually it's a really nice natural peachy tone. It's what I'm wearing on my skin today. It just gives my skin a really nice subtle colour, which I love, especially for every day, like when I'm going to work. So I really like this one, and it's the only one I think that I've actually hit pan on, and I really need to replace this soon. But yeah, I just really love this one for everyday wear. I really like the design and packaging as well. So it's got the Burberry check on the front, and you can feel sort of like a texture on the top, which I really like, and it has a nice square mirror as well, which is great for if you're traveling. And it's not too powdery as well, so I don't find it's like too chalky or anything. So yeah, I really recommend this one if you're looking for a natural everyday blush. Moving on to eyebrows, I've got here the Soap and Glory Archery 2-in-1 Brow. So it's got the sculpting crayon on one end, and then it's got the brow gel on the other end. What I really love about this product is the fact that it's a 2-in-1 product, so it's got your pencil and the brow gel all together, so you don't need to think about taking separate products. It's just all in one, and you can just have it there in one convenient tube. The crayon is sort of at an angle, so it's really great for shaping the brows, and of course the brow gel is really nice. It's a clear gel, so it's great for just setting the brows at the end. And also, I don't find that it tugs at my eyebrows, because sometimes I've used products in the past where it sort of tugs at the eyebrow hairs, and I'm just worried about like getting sparse areas like from constant use. So yeah, I found this one to be really easy to use. Moving on to eyeliner, here I have the Kiss Me Heroin Make Smooth Liquid Eyeliner. It's a Japanese brand, so it's a little bit harder to get hold of. There is a website which I can link down below where I actually get this from online, but it's honestly the best eyeliner I've ever used. What I really like about this eyeliner is the fact that it is waterproof and smudge proof. I've done the test. I've scribbled a bit on the back of my hand before just to test it out, run it under water, really like the area where I've applied the eyeliner, and it just doesn't budge at all unless you put eye makeup remover or some sort of cleanser on it. What I really like as well is the fact that it's easy to use because it's got that fine brush tip. It gives you like a really precise finish. I like to do a winged eyeliner look for my everyday, and it's just really great at drawing the outline and then like filling in. It's honestly one of the best eyeliners I've ever used, so really recommend that. Next, moving on to lip products. So here first I've got the Blistex Lip Medex Lip Balm. I actually picked this up in the States about a year or so ago, but they do have a version in the UK, I believe it's called Med Plus. I can link the product down below if you're interested, but honestly this is the best lip balm I've ever used. So after getting to the States, I guess from all the travelling, the air on the plane, like the change in weather, my lips just were really dry. Like when I got to the States, my lips were just so dry, and the lip balm that I was using at the time just wasn't cutting it, so I just went into the drugstore, just picked this one up on a whim. Hadn't done any research on it previously, I just picked it up because I really needed something to sort out my lips. And I applied this several times, and again like before I went to bed, and by the next day my lips had not fully returned to normal, but they definitely had improved. So I just kept on using it. We were actually there for a wedding, so I wanted to be able to wear a lipstick. So in order to do so, I needed to really get my lips like moisturized again and not like chapped. So I was just using this constantly, and by our friend's wedding day, like it all worked out perfectly, and my lips were sort of pretty much back to normal. So, and I've been using it ever since. I'm still on the same one because I don't find, like, even with constant use, I've still maybe got just over half a pot left. So it was only, I don't know, like $4 or something, so it wasn't expensive at all. And it's like a really convenient little pot as well, and I really like the blue colour actually, so it makes it easier to find in like your handbag because it's like sort of that blue colour, it's a bit more striking. But yeah, I really recommend this one. It's got like a minty sort of medicinal smell to it, but you honestly can't notice it really once you've applied it. Like after a while I just forget I've even got it on, sort of thing. So I really recommend it, and if you did just want to wear it alone, your lips do have like a bit of a gloss to it, which is good. So yeah, I really recommend this. Moving on to lipstick, I've got the Bite Beauty Matte Lip Crayon in Amaretto, and what I really love about this product is the fact that it's really smooth, really creamy, and despite being a matte finish, it's just really comfortable to wear. I've got it on my lips today, and it just doesn't give you that drying feeling that some matte lipsticks can give, and I feel like it doesn't sink into the lines of my lips and making me look parched. It's like in a really slim pencil form, so it's really great for having in your handbag. It doesn't take up too much room. And also what I really like as well is the fact that it comes with a little sharpener at the end. So what you can do is, mine's sort of like a bit flat now as I would have a normal lipstick, but you can sharpen it to have much more of a point. But I do find that it sort of wastes the product a little bit if it's not essential for you to have it that sharp. So, but it's always handy to just have that there, knowing that it's there if you did need sort of a more sort of precise bullet edge. But yeah, I really like this. I really love the colour as well. Again, I think it's great for sort of neutral makeup. I don't like my makeup to be too overdone generally. I guess if I was going out, I might I'd wear like a different lip colour, but I think this as an overall everyday product, I think it's really great. I don't think you can pick this up in the UK. I haven't seen. I picked this up in Sephora when I was last in the States, but I do think you could probably like buy it online or something, and I can't remember the price, but I'll put the details down below. But yeah, I really recommend these lip products from Bite Beauty. Finally, moving on to hair care. So my next Holy Grail product isn't actually with me at the moment as I need to repurchase it, but it's called the Intelligent Nutrients Pure Luxe Shampoo. Me and my boyfriend actually both use this one, but we first picked it up in Whole Foods. After a visit to the hairdresser, I told her that I felt like my scalp was a little bit more sensitive, a little bit itchy, especially if I was using sort of more drugstore brands. I was using like L'Oreal shampoo, I've used Toni & Guy before, and I just felt that my scalp would be a little bit itchier after use. So she recommended that I check out sort of more organic brands, so picked this up in Whole Foods and honestly loved it. It doesn't have like the nicest smell, it just smells a bit like herbally, grassy kind of thing, but it honestly does wonders for your hair. Not only did I find that my scalp wasn't itching anymore, it felt really clean, but not in a stripping clean like when you've used a clarifying shampoo. It feels clean and lightweight, and it does feel like your hair feels refreshed. And also I love the fact that it gives your hair a little bit of volume. So it wasn't a volume specific shampoo, it just gave my hair, especially at the roots, a little bit of a boost. And I also found as well, I'm not sure if it's due to the ingredients, but I just felt as well that my hair could go a little bit longer in between washes, whereas shampoos I've used in the past, I do find that I'm having to wash my hair a lot more frequently. Especially after getting my hair cut, I just feel like I don't need to wash it necessarily every day. Like I sort of wash it once every other day or once every 2 days, but I just found that with the Intelligent Nutrient shampoo I could go a lot longer. It's just a lot harder to find. Our local Whole Foods doesn't actually stock it at the moment, so I'm just having to go around to other ones to try and locate it. But yeah, it's a great product, and especially if you get the really large bottle, it lasts you such a long time. Me and my boyfriend both have short hair, so yeah, the large bottle lasted us I think a good 4 or 5 months maybe. I can't remember, it's been a while, but yeah, it lasts a really long time, so it is worth investing in, especially if you do get a dry, irritated scalp like myself. So yeah, I really recommend this one. Next, moving on to sort of a more conditioning treatment. So here I've got the Davines Ouai all-in-one milk. My hair, and just before drying with a hairdryer, I like to spritz this all over my hair. I really love the smell. Yeah, it smells just like candy, so yeah, it's really nice to use. And also I find that it conditions my hair, makes it a lot smoother, and it sort of detangles almost, so while I'm drying my hair, don't find that I have to tug as much or anything. I really like this as well because it lasts a really long time actually. I use this every time I have washed my hair and before drying, and I've been using this more than 6 months at least, and I've still got a bit left, so I think it's really good value for money. But again, because I guess my hair is shorter, I'm probably using less than I was when I had longer hair, so something to bear in mind. But I mean, I think it's a really great product. It's suitable for all hair types, and you can pick this up at Liberty, and I'm sure you can find it online as well. Finally, the last product I have is the Ouai Haircare Texturizing Hairspray. And what I really love about this is the fact that it gives your hair some hold and texture without leaving it feeling crispy. Some hairsprays I've used in the past do leave my hair with sort of a crispy kind of dry feeling, which I don't like, but this one doesn't have that at all. It's especially great for after you've curled your hair, especially when I've curled my hair. I find that it gives it some nice volume, and normally the day after as well, like after I've slept in the curls, it just has that really nice sort of messy bedhead hair look. I think looks again really effortless and natural, so I really like it for that. It's quite heavily scented, but I quite like the smell, but it might be a bit overwhelming for others, so something to bear in mind if you're looking to purchase this. But I don't use this all the time. It really is just for more when I've curled my hair, so I don't really know what the effect is like sort of on straighter hair, but it's definitely really nice. Even just for a bit of fragrance in the hair, I think it's quite good. But yeah, if you're looking for a good texturizing spray, I know the Ouai one is quite a popular choice, but it seems like quite expensive compared to this one. I think this was 20 or... I picked this up again in the States, but you can pick this up in the UK now, like from Space NK. But yeah, I think it's worth giving a shot if you're looking for something texturizing that smells good and also gives your hair some volume as well. And that's the end of my Holy Grail products video. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please do let me know in the comments below what your Holy Grail products are. I'd really love to hear about them. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to see more videos. Thanks so much again, and I'll see you next time. Bye!